There's a pattern I fall a lot into as a developer. I like systems, I like depth, but for the reload mechanic, I pushed this too far. As you might have seen in the shorts I uploaded, I've been struggling quite a lot with the reload mechanic. First, let me walk you through the design intention behind it. In most 2D shooters, verticality is introduced through the use of platforms or jumping. This gives the player freedom to move while improving their combat skills. The Ember Guardian is a 2D side-scrolling game. There is no vertical movement, no jumps, no platforms. I realized creating an interesting shooting system in this setup would be quite tricky. I managed to introduce verticality with flying enemies, which forces the player to look up, or by climbing on the top of a tower during night base defense to target enemies behind the front line. But for me, that wasn't enough. So I made reloading more demanding. Inspired by some games, I decided to not make reloads automatic when your mag is empty. This adds an extra step of thought in combat, making it more strategic, but also more punishing if you're not paying attention. I also introduced a 2 inventory ammo system, using a backpack and a weapon-specific ammo belt. Ammo in the backpack wasn't instantly usable. It had to be transferred to the belt before reloading. The idea here was to push resource management and focus on careful combat planning. It also helped differentiate weapons. A huge ammo belt helped with sustained fire and reduced mental load, whereas a small ammo belt required more micromanagement in combat. I also have to admit, I was a bit proud of creating a system that I hadn't seen in any game before. But combined, these systems led to a clunky gameplay experience. Manual reload was already quite challenging, and players tried to shoot empty weapons which didn't trigger a reload. On top of that, they often failed to reload from an empty belt when they had ammo in their backpack. They didn't understand why, which led to a lot of frustration. So I had to rework all these systems. First I removed manual reloading, one less thing for the player to worry about. Then I made the 2 inventory system more permissive. Players can now reload from the backpack even if the ammo belt is empty, with a small reload penalty to encourage using the belt. And if that wasn't enough, that's when I decided to